The Itsy Bitsy Bake-Off was yummy smells. Pep was a little chef with a big imagination. Today wasn't just any day. It was the Itsy Bitsy Bake-Off, and Pep's kitchen was his bakery. He grabbed his favorite giant wooden spoon, heavier than a shovel to him, and let out a determined giggle. Time to bake! Pep's kitchen was a wonderland of yummy smells. Sunshine streamed through the window, illuminating a countertop dusted with flour like a light snowfall. Bowls overflowed with ingredients, and in the center sat a giant mixing bowl, a mountain of colorful sprinkles waiting to be sprinkled. Pep, on his tiptoes, peeked into a bowl overflowing with sunshine yellow batter. It smelled sweet and delicious, like a hug from his grandma. With a grunt, he dipped his giant spoon in, scooping up a big, gooey glob. Next stop, cupcake heaven. Pep's tiny hands, covered in flurry patches, held the giant spoon precariously as he poured the batter into small, cupcake-shaped molds. As he worked, he hummed a silly song, made up on the spot, about baking magical treats. Suddenly, Pep remembered a secret ingredient. He grabbed an egg, its smooth surface cool in his hand. He cracked it open carefully, holding the halves apart like a tiny treasure chest. With a gentle plop, the golden yolk landed in the waiting mixing bowl, ready to make the cupcakes extra yummy. Now for the fun part. Pep, by now completely covered in flour from head to toe, looked like a little baker ghost. He grabbed a giant red rubber spatula, bigger than his face, and dove into the mixing bowl. With a mischievous grin, he started stirring, splashing batter on himself with every enthusiastic swipe. Just then, the kitchen door swung open, and Pep's mom walked in. Her eyes widened at the flurry mess, but then her face softened into a smile. Pep, covered in batter but beaming with pride, held up his spatula like a trophy. Looks like we have a little baker here. Pep's mom chuckled, pulling up a chair for him to stand on. Together, they carefully added sprinkles to the cupcakes, pink ones, blue ones, and even some shaped like tiny stars. Pep squealed with delight with every sprinkle he placed. The oven beeped, signaling the end of the Itsy Bitsy Bake-Off. Pep and his mom carefully took out the warm cupcakes, their sweet aroma filling the kitchen. They sat at the table, each with a cupcake in hand, and took a bite. The taste was pure happiness, filled with flurry kisses and a sprinkle of imagination. Even though the kitchen looked like a flour bomb had exploded, Pep and his mom didn't mind. Cleaning up was another kind of fun, filled with shared laughter and the warm feeling of a successful bake-off. After all, the best part of baking wasn't just the yummy treats, but the messy memories made along the way.